Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today is a special OpShop haul because tomorrow is my birthday and Dave had asked me, what do you want for your birthday? And I said, just take me op shopping. Because you know what it's like as you get old, you don't really need anything major or anything like that. So I would just rather just go op shopping and have some fun that way. And so he took me to 7 different op shops in our area, and it's like we did a big op shop crawl, you know, from one to the other, and we had loads of fun. So stick around to the end of the video because I'll have something to tell you at the end of the video. Alright, so I'll show you what we got. Alright, I got some threads, which are always nice to pick up because you use all sorts of threads. And there's some nice colours here, and they're thicker threads, but there's they come in so handy, you know. Even just the project I did in the last video with repairing my doily keeper, you just don't know when you need those particular colours, and I just yeah, I had just the perfect colour from the op shop for that project. So I always said to Dave many years ago, because it's really expensive to buy threads, I said I'll pick my colours from the op shop, thanks, pick my colour palette, because they're just too expensive to buy brand new. So I've picked up quite a few over the years I've been op shopping, and it has really been great. Alright, I got 2 bags of this wool thread. There was this big bag. Oh, pull it all out. Some gorgeous colours in here. Look at these big bundles of green. They're just amazing. Some greens here. Some different blues. Light blues. These ones look like Appleton ones. That's an Appleton one. Is it? Yeah, that's an Appleton one. Some purples. There's a mix in this bundle. There's a nice purple too. And then there's a mix in there that have been partly used and partly not. And then I found all these ones for 50 cents each. These are all Appleton wools, and they were all 50 cents each, which is just a beautiful selection of light colours and greens. Right, I found a roll of this nylon crochet ribbon, and you know, the one that they knit all the used to knit all the coat hangers with, and it was only 50 cents. There was a cute little bag of buttons. Look at these buttons. I'll just tip them over. Beautiful greens. Look at those. Aren't they pretty? Pretty little buttons. Right, there was a big roll of this bias binding. I don't know whether someone's made it themselves or it's store-bought, but it's just folded in half like that, but it's all this stripy colour. There was a roll of this burlap, and I really liked that because it's like it's worn. It's a worn green colour. I got these 2 rolls of, these were only 50 cents, and they were fibres. I'll just show you what they look like. I think that, yeah, they're a chenille for crochet and knitting, and they're just beautiful. I love the chenille. Where's the end? See if I can find, there it is. And it's a beautiful fine chenille. Amazing. They had about 6 balls on there, so I just grabbed a couple. What else was there? Now there was a roll of this thread. Oh, here's the label. It fell out of it. Now let me put my glasses on and see what it is. I couldn't see it in the shop because I didn't have my glasses on. It says white silicone thread. Oh, okay. I've never heard of that, and it hasn't even been opened. But it looks like I'm going to open it. I have got a container for all my threads for junk journaling, like for tying in signatures and things. Let's have a look. Well, this thread, this bit here is on the inside, so let's cut that off and let's find the end. I think it's up here. There you go. Let's have it. Oh gosh, that is so strong. That would be perfect for doing signatures with. Beautiful, beautiful big roll of this thread, and I might stick that label back in there so I know what it is. It just says silicon thread. I've never heard of silicon thread. 250 grams. Never heard of silicon thread. If anyone has, leave me a comment in the down below. And it's beautiful, beautiful, brand new. That was $3. Right, what is next? I found all these scarves. I'm going to have to move that stuff out of the way. And all these scarves, I will take the trim off it with my little deadly knife here. That is a quick unpick or a seam ripper. I got 4 gorgeous coloured trims from those scarves. Amazing. So make sure when you're looking, you look in the scarf section, because you can find some amazing trims that way. And then before I wrap it up, I'll just go and take all the threads off it and clean it up and put it with all my trims. Right, next thing I found was this cute little pocket. It's handmade, and it's made with a doily, a little square doily sewn on it as a flap. It's just a piece of felt that has been blanket stitched up like this, and then someone has put a doily on the back on an angle, and that's the flap for the bag. Isn't it pretty? It's so pretty and just so simple. So there's an idea, you know, you can put things away like that for an idea, or I think what I do with it is put it on the inside cover of a junk journal or something as just a little pocket. So that's probably what I'll end up doing with that. I realise it you. Right, I got a few buckles which were pretty. These were only 50 cents each. I like this one, the metal one, but even that's pretty too. The plastic is, you know, swirled around and looks really pretty. Right, so I got them. I got a pack of sequins, and these I don't normally pick up just regular sequins. If I find something that's really different, I'll pick it up. But look at these. They're not the usual little cup sequin. They're flat ones, but they've got this curved little reflection in them. And aren't they pretty? I hadn't seen anything like that. So they'll go straight into my sequin collection. I've got so many sequins and so many pretty ones. So yeah, if I see a pretty one like that, I will pick it up. So I'll just put a piece of sticky tape on that for now, so they don't fall out, because they usually do. They all fall out on me. Right, I found a pack of playing cards. Now these were new. I don't know how old they are or anything, but they what does it say here? Strong said taxi. Okay, someone's taxi company. But they had this picture of the beach with a little bunch of you know, beach flowers, or I don't know, some sort of weed or something on it, and I just thought they looked really pretty. And they're only $1, so I like putting things like that in junk journals. So they came home with me. I found this was $1, and this is from Kezia Craft, but it was at the OpShop. But that's what's in there. All these little ephemera pieces that say by the seaside, and the shells, and this little, yeah, little ephemera pieces like that. So I thought that would be cool when I do a sea themed junk journal. Right, next was a huge pack of paper doilies. So many paper doilies in here. So we're having, the next few days are going to be 40 degrees. And that is the greatest time here to do paper dyeing. And look, I don't know, yeah, you can see the embossing on this. It's really pretty. But there's a lot in that. There's a lot of paper doilies. So they were the smaller ones, and I did get a pack of bigger ones. This one's quite pretty too. You can see the embossed pattern on it with the big flowers, and look how many there is in there. There's so many doilies in there. So I'll paper dye, tea dye some of them. Right, I got a some lace, but this one is stretchy lace, and with the stretchy lace I like to make bookmarks. I'll just show you. You could also make your little bracelets with this stretchy lace, with the buckles, which I made in a previous video, like that. Okay, you could sew them together, right? And also, you know, people would use them for headbands, but I sew them together, and I'll put a flower on top. I'll put a little flower on top of here, and then just pretend this is a page, and then it goes over my page and the flower sits out of the top of the book. And that's what I like doing with this sort of lace elastic. So that's quite pretty. There was another one. Look, there was about 10 of them there, all different laces, but most of them were gathered lace, and I don't like the gathered lace very much, or I don't keep a lot of gathered lace. But I just picked out 2 colors that I would probably use, and I love this really light green color, and it's just a flat lace. Right, what did I get next? I found, now I've got a collection of these, but I found some of these coat hangers that are these plastic tubing, and they've been covered with them. Aren't they gorgeous? I've got quite a few other ones in my collection, but this one was in a whole pack, and I think it was $4, so $1 each, which is pretty good. I found a is it a plate stand? Look at what I found. Isn't it gorgeous? It's a stand, a glass, what do you call it? I'm not sure what you call it. And I know this particular vintage plate has a name too, with all these holes in it, because I have one sitting in my desk with all my bits and pieces in it. I have a smaller one, and I've been looking out for a bigger one. I'll just sit back over there, and I found one. It was, how much did they have on it? $5 I think they had on it. Isn't it gorgeous? Now if you can remember the name of this particular pattern, leave me a comment below, because I'd love to know. I have looked it up before a long time ago, and it's just gorgeous. And it's, if you're using it in your craft area, you know, you can put all your bits and pieces in these spaces and just load up, or you know, just load up all your bits and pieces around the edge and put things in the middle. That's what I do with the smaller one, but this one's a bit bigger, but it's beautiful. Right, put that back over there. Right, I found a container, a vintage container. I'm not sure, these have got a name as well, and I can't think of it at the top of my head as well, but this one is in beautiful condition. This one was $1, and I love these vintage containers. I have seen them in the set. I think this is the bigger one, and you can get ones that are smaller. Oh, there might be a bigger one, but yeah, you can get them in a whole set, and they're just so retro. So that was pretty nice for $1. Right, I got some doilies. This one is a plastic doily, and that'll go straight into my tea dyeing collection of plastic bits and pieces to tea dye paper. And it's just a bit of a table run of this one, but it's got a beautiful pattern on it, so that will tea dye some gorgeous papers. I found this little doily, which is so pretty. It's got little silver bits and pieces in it. It's a little water lily. There were these bits and pieces as well. All these doilies were so cheap. Like, I don't pick up doilies for very much money. I think they had 2 doilies for $1 and things like that. So I mean, there's a little bit there, but this one can be cut up and used for bits and pieces. There was this little set, which is beautiful. So they were the 2 small ones, and then the oval one that matches it. I love this one. I love putting these ones in the inside cover of a junk journal. They look beautiful on the inside covers. So yeah, I hope you're all keeping cool today. I think it's going to get up to almost 40 here today and tomorrow as well. So hope you've got somewhere cool to sit. This one's gorgeous, isn't it? Just beautiful. This, I haven't ironed any of these either. This one is beautiful with the little bird on it. I must iron them. And the ones with the birds and the patterns, I will scan them. So if you haven't already looked, I have scanned doilies over in my Etsy shop, and you can see that link below, and you can buy those packs that are really cheap. What are you doing? He's playing with Dave on the bed. You playing with Daddy? And you can buy those packs of doilies really cheap on my Etsy and print them out for your junk journaling. So I've got quite a few sets in there, and I've got quite a few sets to actually load up and add as well. Here's another cut work one, which is really pretty. These ones were in a set, and I think they were $1 for the 2. So light and so fine. There's so much work in these doilies. So much work. And the thread would have been so fine. My goodness, just the hours and hours that go into them. Beautiful. Okay, there's this one. Gorgeous work. I'm not sure what the name of this is. It'd be some sort of lace work, I guess, but isn't it pretty? And then there was these 2. This is all crochet, but it feels a lot thicker, but isn't it pretty? So pretty. Yeah, that's the back and that's the front. You can tell with crochet. The back sort of sits down and the front sort of cups up, and you can see the pattern better. Here's a nice little light yellow one. Gorgeous pattern in that. This one here, I'm pretty sure it's crochet. Isn't that gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. Here's another one that's like a little sandwich shape. Long one. So much fine work in these. I just can't bear to see them just be chucked out and go to landfill. These, look at the fine work in that. It's just amazing, amazing. Right, I've been looking for a few white ones too, because I realised I didn't have much white in my doilies. So I picked up this nice little placemat, which has got a lot of motifs in it that I can cut out. So it was good to find a nice white one. This one's gorgeous. Look at the work in that. Absolutely stunning. There's a little pink coloured one with the pineapples, which is pretty. And the coloured ones I'll scan. I like to scan the coloured crochet ones. Now this has got a name as well, and I can't think for the life of me what it is. I'm going to have to learn some of the names of these doilies and placemats, but isn't this beautiful? It's just got this pattern all the way around it. Absolutely gorgeous. I want to join in with Dottie B's what is slow stitching, and she put her first episode out yesterday, I think, and she used in her pages some doilies, the plain doilies, and I thought I'm going to join in with that because I've never really officially learnt anything with slow stitching, so I think it'll be great. Look at this gorgeous doily. Absolutely stunning. Beautiful. This one's gorgeous too. I think these three were joined together and they were only $1. That one, this one, and this one. Look at it. It's just amazing. Amazing. Right, there was this doily. The pineapples in it. And then this really fine one. Gorgeous. And then the last doily. My camera was going, no, don't show me that doily, it's too bright. But that's just beautiful too. Absolutely beautiful. So that was a big square one. So they were the doilies. Gorgeous lot of doilies. Okay, there was a piece of curtaining, I think it was, but I can't see where it was actually made into a curtain, but anyway. But it's a beautiful piece of retro fabric with these daisies on it. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm not going to put it all on camera because my camera hated that one too. There was a bag of bits. It said lace bits, and I haven't looked in here, so let's have a look and see what was in here. I'm not sure whether it's satin or silk, but it's got a bit of a stretch to it, so it could be something else, but it's got a beautiful shine on it. So it's a champagne-y colour. It's gorgeous. Then there's a piece of this sheer. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? And it's got little hearts all over it. And that's also a champagne colour too. So these are just all offcuts. Gorgeous. I'm not sure what this is, but it's beautiful. It's real shiny, real. Like, look how sheer it is. It'd make gorgeous flowers, like those layered flowers. I have no idea what that is, but look at the sheen on it. Wow, I've never seen anything like that. gorgeous. Then there was some bits of lace in here, and that's what attracted me to this parcel, because the lace looked really pretty. It's got this beautiful raised edge on the lace. So there was this piece, which is, oh, it'd be nearly half a metre. Gorgeous, gorgeous raised up lace. And there was this piece as well. So there's two pieces of nice lace in there with the raised edging on it. This is gorgeous. This could be, I'm so glad there was white in there, because then I can go and dye it any colour and use it on something. Isn't that beautiful? With the raised edging on it. So that was a gorgeous pack of scraps. Those scraps, there was what, two pieces of lace, and then these 3 pieces of fabric, and there's quite a bit in it, and they were $3. So I thought that was pretty good value. Right, lastly, there were, I'll just move these scarves out of the way. Oh, hang on, there's another little piece of fabric that came out of there, and that's this. Oh, it's got roses on it. Oh, isn't that pretty? Sheer roses on it. Wow. Alright. Okay, my last few things were a few different books. There was this book of conducting, the handbook of conducting, sorry. And it was pretty old, 1933. There's lots of age spotting in here. And yeah, I think I paid $4 for it. It's just got lots of you know, words and mixes of music and like that. But I loved how it was all age spotted, and the mix of the music and the words make great junk journal pages, filler pages. So the handbook of conducting, if you want to be a conductor. There was 3 little golden books, Frosty the Snowman, and I never pay more than 50 cents or $1 for these in a certain shop. So there was this one, and this little golden book. Some of them are being a bit damaged on the edges, but I'm not worried about that. This one's Walt Disney's The Ugly Duckling. This one's quite old. I wonder what the year is in this one. 67. So it's got a mix of this colour print and then coloured pictures, which I've never seen in a golden book. Interesting. And then this one is The Little Red Hen. And this one, they're not in super good condition, but I love the pages in here. And this one's 66. Not sure what this one was. This one would be a bit newer. Oh, copyright 1950. Wow. Wow, so they were 3 old little golden books then. Alright, so I found 3 gorgeous vintage cards. This one's still got the ribbon on it. It's beautiful. Beautiful inside. I think the lady gave these to me because she didn't charge me what I thought I was going to be paying for them. So this one's got some glitter on the leaves, which is quite pretty. And then this old Christmas card. So they were 3 really pretty cards. Right, there's a couple of pattern books. This one is knickknacks, and it looks like it's got knitting and then crocheting, because that's crochet on the back. Yeah, that's crochet. There's knitting and crocheting. So there's that one. There was this tatting book. Love the old writing up here. Not sure how old these are. Some of them don't have dates in them. Love this picture. Love the old name written up there too. And there's a nice picture on the back of all the different cottons. Wow. Isn't that gorgeous? They'll look beautiful in a crafty junk journal. And then it's got all old pictures in here. Love the cream coloured pages. I love how they've got all these doilies set out, you know, on a table. Pictures of them. Dining sets, and it's just beautiful. Okay, that doily that I showed, that must be a tattered one. Where was it? This might be a tattered doily. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, it does. It looks like tatting. Yep, that's tatting. Look. Looks exactly the same as that. That's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So I love the pages in this. I love that they show this setup, and then they're showing you how to do the tatting. It's all basically just knotting, apparently, as far as I know. I've never tried tatting. I love this page. Right, so that's that book. I found a quotation book, and it's carbonless paper, which will be great junk journal fillers. Got the numbers on the top, and line pages and blank pages, which will be great for junk journaling. Alright, another thing that I found was this piece of stitching. Now in this box, it was only a couple of dollars. There's a pin. I hate pins. Another pin. Oh, it's in that, so I'll leave it in that. Right, in this box there was some thread, Madeira thread, and it looks like they've been making this with the Madeira, which is so pretty. This piece of stitching. I like using pieces like this to make a junk journal cover or something like that. There was that, and then there was all these little gathered on the thread, and then there was all these little gathered flowers. Aren't they pretty? So they gather up. It looks like they've been gathered up by a spine. Oh, I can see what they've done. And they've done a zigzag stitch and then cinched it up and then rolled them up into these gorgeous little flowers. Aren't they pretty? So pretty. So there was them, and then there was this piece of work underneath it. Isn't this beautiful? Really pretty. So that's what was in that box, just some little crafty bits and pieces of someone's unfinished work. And the box will come in handy for something. Put some ephemera in it. Okay, it's another book, and it was called Favourite Transcriptions. Wow, but beautiful and old. Okay, this one was Joan Fisher's Guide to Needlecraft. I don't think, no, that was just a plain cover. And this one was, it's in pounds, so it's printed in the UK, and it is 72. Then there was another handcraft book, Handcrafts, Kit Harris. And I like this one because it had, what year is this one? Don't want to upset my camera. This one is 72. Alright, I loved these in here, these boxes with the crochet edges, and I loved the box that I did. I did one online here a while back, and this is how mine turned out, and it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it, and I did it with old photos. I've just got some things shoved in there. But I love doing that, and I want to do another one. I made mine with all vintage wallpapers, and even the string around the edge was vintage in the photos, and I just loved how it turned out. This one's on legs. So that was that book, Handcrafts. And then there's one last book that I picked up, and I'm pretty sure I have one of these in my stash. Hang on, I'll just everything's falling down. And this one is called, and it won't all fit on camera, but it's The Flowers of the World, and this is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And I'm pretty sure I have this book. I may even have two of these books. There's a tad of water damage on the top, beautiful embossed there, but the rest of the pages aren't damaged. Just the first couple have got a little bit of damage on them, and I got this book really cheap. I think it was $2, and I'll show you the pages. See, there's a little bit of water damage up there. Now I can't fit all this on camera, but the whole book is full of these gorgeous illustrations. See, there's a couple of pages that are stuck together, but other than that, everything is fine in it. So there's a lot you could glean from this book. You could fussy cut flowers, you could use them as whole pages in your junk journal. And I would have no problem cutting this one up just because of the water damage on a few of the pages, but it's only on the first few, and then the rest of the book seems fine. So it is just chock-a-block full of gorgeous flowers, this book. What's that in there? Someone's list of things. There's so many pages in this. Okay, and that was my last of the bits and pieces of my birthday OpShop crawl. Now, because it's my birthday, I am going to do a giveaway. Now, I'm going to give this book away because I've got two other copies of this book. I'm going to give this book away, and I've also got this book, The A to Z of Ribbon Embroidery. I've got a few other books of these, and I've got what else is sitting up here? Now, I've also got a bag of fibres, bits and pieces. These are all just little balls off my fibre stash. I've also got a bag of Now my last giveaway, no one claimed it, and I sent message after message and no one claimed it. So I'll add in these bits and pieces, a roll of ribbon, some gorgeous little rice beads, these dies that I have doubles of. There's a shell pack and a flower pack, and I've also got this yo-yo maker, flower yo-yo maker, and it's a Clover brand. I found a heap of these at the OpShop, all different sizes, and this one was one that I already had, so I'll include that, and it's the large size. Okay, so because this book is quite heavy, you know, it's quite thick and big, I'm just going to open this up to Australian people only. And sorry about all you lovely overseas people. But what I want you to do is put in the comments below, it's my birthday, and just put that in the comment, whatever comment you're adding, and I will give you a few days, maybe even a week, to put comments down there, and then I'll do a draw and see who wins this stuff. And look, I'll add some more stuff to this too. I've just got so much stuff that I can add some more goodies to it, and I hope whoever gets that will enjoy it. So if you don't have this Flowers of the World or one of these ribbon embroidery books and some bits and pieces, that's what will be in that giveaway. Alright, so I hope you've enjoyed looking at all these bits and pieces that I got on my birthday OpShop crawl, and you're all having a great day. Please stay cool in this heat, and for those that are on the other side of the world, stay warm. And if you're new here, I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my channel. Oh, there's one of these stray sequins. I'll put it in my little jar there. If you're new to my channel, please press like, share and subscribe. I would love to have you here with me. Don't forget to pop over to our Facebook group. The links are below down here, and that is OpShop/ThriftshopCrafter. And we've been showing all sorts of bits and pieces over there of what we've been doing over the holidays, and hauls and all sorts of things. So I'd love for you to join me over there. And yeah, stay cool. Stay cool. I'm going to enjoy my birthday tomorrow. I've got my sister here, and my older sister, and I'll be seeing her this afternoon, which will be so lovely. And I'm pretty sure, yes, he did, Dave just came in with a birthday cake. So I'm going to go and check that out. And he bought a big pack of croissants. You know what we've been enjoying over the Christmas period? We've been buying croissants, and we heat them up in the oven, and then you butter them, and you put slices of mango on it, and I think we put some cream and some honey and some blueberries, and we had them on Christmas morning and New Year's morning with a cuppa, and oh my goodness, it was so yummy. And I said to Dave, please get me some croissants for my birthday morning. So they're all sitting over there on the bench. I can see them. Alright, take care guys. I'm going to enjoy my birthday, and I hope you're all having a happy holiday season. And I will, don't forget to leave that, it's my birthday, below if you want to win those goodies. And I will see you again real soon. Bye.